Magandang gabi.
Yo, yo, yo.
So, welcome back to Daily Vlog Routine. And today we are actually gonna discuss our appreciation for our frontliners. And the reason that we're gonna do that today is because it's Thursday and it is almost 8 p.m. And in Britain, across the country, there's been this mass gathering, well, no, not gathering as in everybody's together, but there's been like a mass appreciation on a weekly basis for all of our frontline staff. And what everyone has done is they've got together, not literally, but they've come up with this idea where everybody at 8 p.m. goes outside and does a big round of applause for all of the frontline workers, including carers, hospital staff, bin men, the rubbish disposal, the supermarket staff, the postmen, the delivery drivers, and all of the people who are keeping everybody going at the moment in terms of having all of the important stuff still being functional. So at 8 p.m. we are going to go outside and join in the thanks and give our frontline workers a big round of applause. And we thought that it would be really nice to get you guys involved. And I just think that this is something that brings a whole community of people together to appreciate the people that don't really get enough recognition. Everybody is grateful for our hospital workers. Everyone is grateful for the medical staff. And I think a lot of appreciation gets lost for the people in between, such as the ones who are still working in the supermarkets and the people who are still collecting our rubbish every week and taking it to wherever it needs to go, and all of them type of people. So I think it's a really nice way to show our appreciation, our gratitude, keep up community spirit. Everybody gets to see all their neighbours at the same time while still keeping their distance, and we have this big moment of gratitude together, and I just think that's really nice. So we wanted to get you guys involved and show you that, and hopefully it might even be something that you guys adopt. I don't know if it's something that you're allowed to do, but it might be worth thinking about. So we will see you at 8 o'clock because I'm currently cooking my second adobo, and because I've already done it on the channel I didn't think it was worth filming, but I'll show you it anyway.
Smells good.
Here it is, simmering away. Looking yummy. Here's my rice, simmering away. So, managed to get ourselves some bay leaves last time we were out. So, I have one. And
how many did you put in? Just one or two?
Well, it says add a bay leaf. So, there's my bay leaf. I'm just gonna like shove it down there a little bit so it gets hot and steamy. I'm just going to let it simmer away, so it can just cook. So we like ours quite juicy, so there it is, getting all its flavours and that right involved. And here's my rice. Ooh. So yeah, that's that. 8 p.m.
I'm just playing Candy Crush.
See you there?
See you there.
Well, I have to say, I'm a damn good chef if I say so myself.
I love me that chicken adobo. Fresh from the Philippines.
It's got bay leaf in it today. And it tastes delicious, and I cooked it from memory rather than recipe. Is it as good as the other night or not quite? Yeah. It is?
Yeah.
I think it's a tiny bit sweeter today. Just a tiny bit.
I just love adobo.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I love adobo. It's so good. So good.
talk to you today about again something really positive. Unfortunately, the positive has come from something that's so negative, but it's to do with our frontline people. So as you will have just seen, we have this community response happening to all of our frontline workers at the moment, where everyone comes out of their house at 8 p.m. and we all clap. I was gonna say. We all give a big clap to everyone who is literally going out every single day and putting themselves in a position to become Don't start slurping up your drink. No. People who go out on a daily basis and put themselves at risk of catching this virus just to be able to make the world go round. So, you know, the bin men, the trash men, the people who work in the supermarkets, the nurses, healthcare, doctors, pharmacists, the people who are at the cashier desks, and all of these people that you kind of just take for granted on a daily basis if this virus wasn't a thing. So that's how we are kind of thanking them in our own little way here in the UK. And it kind of comes with an appreciation that Piers Morgan, one of our TV personalities over here, he touched upon, and it's not just for the people of the UK, it's for the OFWs, the overseas foreign workers, and he actually thanked all of the NHS staff who are from the Philippines who come over and work in our hospitals and make sure that we have the best care. And I think currently there's 18,500 of them.
Yeah, so I've said it so many times when we've been away. People come up to us and say, "Oh, where are you from?" I say, "Oh, England." He says, "Oh, England, nice." I'm like, "Yeah, there's loads of Filipinos there." And everyone's like, "Yeah, I don't think there's that many." 18,500 just in the NHS, which is all the nurses, right? So Piers Morgan's like, every morning you have Good Morning Britain. It's on TV for a few hours every day. And Piers Morgan's like a really, quite popular.
Controversial.
Yeah, very controversial, but he's quite popular as well. Like, and he done a personal message where he read it out on the show.
I have a lovely Filipino lady who works for me, Corrie, and she was out with her friends on Zoom yesterday talking to them, and she said all of them are in the NHS. I didn't realise all her friends in the NHS, and I said, what do they all do? And she sent me this list. I'm just going to say them because we forget about this extraordinary workforce that comes from all around the world to help the NHS.
I think we particularly value them right now.
And just want to give them a little shout out. So Erin Aquino, nurse manager at Guy's Hospital and Nightingale Hospital. Aisha Nuesa, who's a senior staff nurse.
At the Nightingale Hospital.
Yeah.
That's the emergency hospital that's just opened at the...
Well, Aisha Nuesa, who's senior staff nurse of the intensive care unit at Guy's and St Thomas's Hospital. So that's where Boris Johnson is. Charifa Mamuyak and Venus Daquiz, nurses of the infectious diseases team at Northwick Park Hospital. Princess Short, who's a nurse at St Mary's Hospital. Louis Nuisa, who's a nurse at Queen Alexandra Hospital in Portsmouth. And the whole team at Cheston Allergy Department at St Mary's Hospital. Amazing number of Filipinos work in our NHS and unsung heroes, like so many. But I just want to give them a shout out. One helping everybody right now, but I just have a friend going through this with her mum, and just outstanding care.
We are reliant on their care. They're doing it absolutely fantastic.
And worth bearing in mind when we talk about immigrants in this country, isn't it?
They prop up the health service.
You know, these are the immigrants currently saving people's lives.
Yes.
Coming here and actually enriching our country and doing an amazing job. So thank you to all the Filipinos who are here doing all this amazing work, and to every other immigrant working in the NHS currently.
And I just thought it was a really nice touch, because without those people coming over, we'd be in a really worse situation than we already are.
We wouldn't have the amount of people helping out that is needed, and we still need more, but obviously so does everyone in the world right now. So this is, we've said thank you to a few different people that we've had help from over the last couple of weeks, and today we really wanted just to dedicate this video to everyone who goes out of their way, including everyone in your country and our country, and everyone from around the world who comes in to your country, our country, wherever they go to work, their choice of country. and just say thank you for everything that you do on a daily basis. We've read it in the news. There's been, I think...
So there has been 2 Filipinos working in the NHS, and 2 of them have died that I've read. One was from Iloilo City.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure where the second person was from. But it's really like sad news to hear, because obviously they've learned their trade, like the health profession, come to England for like, you know, better job or whatever, and then that's happened to them. So it's really sad to read that, especially from Iloilo City as well. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
No way.
they've obviously caught the virus, and that's what's that's how they've died. And I've also read that, I think, off the top of my head, I read this earlier on today and I couldn't find the post again when I looked for it before, but I think 21 nurses and doctors have died in the Philippines as well from this virus, and this is a worldwide problem, that these people are not getting the protective equipment that they need, because so many people
shortage, right?
all of a sudden need exactly the same thing. And how can the world be prepared for something that they just didn't expect to happen? So obviously now is the time to pull together, and if you're capable of making these protective equipment, then we need to kind of show some initiative and get that out there and help these people. This isn't a video about, you know, being negative about the amount of people that we've lost, but it's about respecting the fact that they put their life on the line to help us. And it's, I suppose, like a dedication to them to say thank you for everything that you've done, and also thank you to every single Filipino worker who has come from the Philippines to the UK to work in our NHS. A thank you to everyone in the UK in general who just goes out every day and puts their life at risk, and their family. And also I think that we kind of don't give ourselves enough of a pat on the back for doing what is really, really difficult, which is isolating yourself. So
Yeah,
we've
tough.
said it so many times, haven't we, in different videos, like, it's really hard, what are you doing?
Like, it's so mad, right? Because in London especially, it's very like, it's like, I think it's like the 4th or the 2nd biggest economy in the world, right? So everyone here is just like work, you know.
Go, go, go.
Their jobs are their life, basically.
Yeah.
And it's just come to an absolute standstill. Like, if you walk out in the street, nothing's open. Like, the city of London, you've got all the big skyscrapers, some similar to like BGC sort of area, the big skyscrapers, big office blocks, where like all that the rich companies are. Everything's empty. There's literally the whole of London is at a standstill. There is nothing, and it's like, it's hard because people are so into their jobs, and now they're like, whoa.
There's not a huge community spirit, is there, in the UK? I know I'm lying, it's not the UK. It's definitely London. There's no community spirit, and I think one of the positives that I've spoken about all day with Chris, and the even just the proof in the clapping this evening, it's really brought community spirit back to the streets and to the neighbourhoods and to the community, and it's really nice to go outside and see everyone come out and support each other, and people are knocking on their neighbours' doors and saying, do you need anything from the shop? I'll go and get it for you. And there's been leaflets posted through people's letterboxes saying, if you're vulnerable, if you're lonely, if you're isolated and you can't get out, please call my number, tell me what you need, I'll get it from the shop and leave it on your doorstep. People are really going out of their way to help each other, and it's something that just has never happened.
Kind of like the
in our
Philippines
lifetime.
here, right about
It's
now.
become really, it's become like a big community spirit, and the one thing I absolutely hope for the most is that when this is over, I really hope that the community spirit that's been built and strengthened, because you have it over there anyway, but it's been heightened. People are really working together at the moment. I've seen it. Obviously, we follow the Iloilo government page, and the community spirit that has gone into making sure that everyone gets what they need is so inspiring. And I really hope that the strengthening of that spirit and the fact that it's begun here, I hope it lasts long enough that it doesn't damage people, but it lasts long enough to become a habit, so that when this is over, people remember that you have neighbours that need help. It's not just because of a virus that they need help. People still will need help. And I just hope that we can remember that, you know, it's easy to just knock on someone's door and say, do you need anything? Are you okay? And so, yeah, I just think that although this is a really difficult situation and it's really negative and it's hard and it's a challenge for absolutely everyone in the world for different reasons, I think that there's a lot of positives that can be drawn from this situation as well. And tonight's clapping, we really wanted to share that with you because I think that that's one of the biggest. So we just want to say thank you to everyone. Don't we?
Yeah, and hopefully everything goes back to normal soon so I can come back home.
Yeah.
I need the heat. It's
We
cold.
wish you all.
Malamig. Jesus.
It's actually been really nice. It's Easter weekend coming up, and obviously the weather's really good this weekend in England for British standards.
I was like, really?
Yeah, for British standards. And I just hope that everyone kind of pulls together and stays indoors and, you know, follows suit for what's been going on and keeps everyone safe, because we don't want to put any more pressure on our frontline people. So I think we can finish our video here, right? And just again with a big thank you and all of our love to the people who have lost their fight and their families and friends, because it's going to be really difficult times. And
Stay safe.
Stay safe, be kind, help each other, and we will see you in the next one.
Goodbye.